Okay, this is just a quick video to walk through adding an additional habit to the 2022 Habit Tracker and Journal. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the property. In this instance, we're just going to call it, I'm going to delete that because we're starting over. We're going to call it new property habit 5, and we're going to set it as a checkbox because we want to just tick it off when it's done. So now that we have our property, we can begin working on our formulas and our roll-ups. So in my goals database here on the dashboard, there's a view called working. So we're going to go to working, and then we're going to scroll all the way over to the end. I'm going to delete these because I'm going to walk you through the creation of this new habit. So delete. So now that we have habit 5, we're going to create a new habit. We're going to create a new property rather, and we're going to make it a roll up, and we're going to call it habit 5. Sorry, we're going to call it habit 5 current. Then we're going to create another one. This is also a roll up. Come on. And we're going to call this one habit 5 target. And finally, we're going to create a formula, and we're going to call this one progress habit 5. Progress habit 5. Okay. So cool. So if we have a look at our previous habit 4, we can take a look at the roll up. We can see that its relation is to the same database. We're tracking property 4 and we're tracking whether it's checked or not. So let's replicate that for habit 5. There's our database, the habit we want to track, and we want to check whether it's ticked. So it's slightly different for the target. So in this instance, we're assuming that we want to do it every day. So we're going to select our database, select the same habit, but instead of checked, we're going to do count all, and that is all checkboxes within this property. So we're checking the ones, we're referencing the ones that have been ticked against all of them. And so now, this is the easy part, we're simply going to duplicate our formula. So I'm just going to copy all of that, and I'll paste it into a new note where we can update it. So I'm just going to do find and replace on this one, and I'm going to replace habit 4 with habit 5, replace all. So that's our updated formula. Copy that again, and now in our progress habit 5, I'm going to paste our formula, newly updated to reflect habit 5, click done. And so now what we'll see is if I come in here, we have a habit 5 property. I've checked one, and so now we have habit 5 current is checked against 58. Now it's 58 because we're quite late in the quarter, and then that is 2%. So now that'll be added across all of our quarters. So if I go to Q1 2022, we can see habit 5 there is checked. I'm going to check that one. Oops, I've done that in the wrong one. I'm going to go to January the 5th, habit 5 is checked. And so now if we're looking at this one, oh, I haven't turned the property on for this view. Sorry, we'll turn that and we'll say habit 5 progress is on. We should now see that that's 1%. Terrific, hope that helps. Cheers.